If you have been following my channel for a while now, you notice that I do love the Arkham games. That's why I often come up with potential story ideas, rewrites, and even what-ifs. I just really love this series, and I want to share some of that love with you by taking a look at our top 10 best moments in the Arkham series. This is not the definitive list, just what hit best for me. So if you agree or feel I missed a few, the comments section is open and I really love interacting with you. Of course, this will be a spoiler-heavy video. Assuming you're interested in but haven't played any of these games, I recommend you at least play first and save this video for later. Honorable mentions. Before we hit the main list, a quick roll call of moments so good they almost made the cut, but not quite. Let's get them out of the way. I'll start with Evening the Odds from Arkham Knight, where you call on the Batmobile for the very first time. One of the best superhero landings and cinematic set pieces you could ever experience in a game.
Hands on military hardware.
Next, I'd like to mention the Firefly boss fight from Arkham Origins.
You need a new hobby.
And the final honorable mention goes to punching the shark in Arkham City. Because who even does that if not Batman? I've never seen someone get into a fist fight with a shark and win, but that's why he's Batman, I guess. Coming in at number 10, we have the Freeze boss fight from Arkham City. We regard this as one of the best, if not the best, boss fight in the game. It forces you to think the premise is that Batman is dying and you need Mr. Freeze's help to make a cure. But Mr. Freeze, being the lover he is, wants you to rescue his wife first. And Batman, running out of time, wants that cure badly, and so they fight. Each time you make a play, Mr. Freeze makes it so that you can't use the same trick again. It's what I would say the closest we may have gotten to getting the Nemesis system in an Arkham game. Facing an enemy who adapts to you, and what makes it even more special. I want to add to this by quoting my channel member's input to this because she said, "What makes this boss fight even more impactful is the quiet mutual respect between Batman and Mr. Freeze. Batman doesn't see Victor as evil. He sees him as someone broken, not beyond saving." Throughout the series, we see Batman consistently treat Freeze with empathy. He understands what it means to lose someone, and while he has to stop Victor's actions, he never dismisses his pain. You can feel that in Arkham Knight too, where Batman helps Victor and Nora one last time. It's not just a fight, it's a relationship built on tragedy and understanding.
Please, find Nora. She's all I have left. It's over.
At number 9, we have the Deathstroke boss fight in Arkham Origins. Now, depending on your preferences, you either love or hate Arkham Origins, because I remember the backlash of people calling it a cash grab, ripping off Arkham City's success and gameplay formula, but one thing we can't deny is that Arkham Origins has the best boss fights in the series. A perfect example is the Deathstroke boss fight. Side to side with the Ra's al Ghul boss fight, you can clearly tell where the inspiration came from. Regardless, you can't not appreciate what they were able to make of it, turning it into its own thing. This one clearly showcased what a close matchup these two are in regard to physical prowess, and one of the moments that elevated Arkham Origins as a masterpiece. And it's unfortunate that the Deathstroke encounter in Arkham Knight felt like a downgrade. Next up at number 8 is Protocol 10 from Arkham City. Now, the execution of Protocol 10 was nothing if not flawless. The whole build-up to it was so amazing. We had Bruce Wayne captured by Hugo Strange, and the latter revealed it to be his ace in the hole, something that would bring him on par with, if not greater than, the legend known as Batman. Throughout the game, we have this whole race while being seemingly infected, and on the verge of death trying to figure out what Protocol 10 is. And the reveal was completely satisfying.
Oracle. Strange is launching missile strikes on Arkham City from Wonder Tower. You shut this place down. Joker's taken Talia. I'm going after them.
You can't. Hundreds will be killed. I need your help to stop the attack.
He'll kill Talia.
You need to think this through. Batman can't let all these people die.
My tracker's not activating. Reroute all Wayne Tech satellites to boost the signal.
I can't do that. I realize it is difficult, Sam. But you need to decide if one life is worth sacrificing to save 1,000.
Don't do this, Alfred.
Batman must save Gotham. I'm sorry, but deep down, you know I'm right.
Hugo Strange intended to use it to wipe out the entire population of Arkham City, and we actually get to see it happen, raising the stakes of the entire narrative. I also want to quote that it's worth mentioning is the inner battle within Batman. How, for a moment, he wants to run after Talia to save the woman he cares about. But then Alfred talks him back to his senses, reminding him that his mission is greater than any personal desire. It beautifully shows that even Batman struggles when forced to choose between personal attachment and the greater good, and that being a hero means making painful sacrifices. Now at number 7, I nominate the Deadshot boss fight from Arkham Origins. I already mentioned the best parts of Arkham Origins were the boss fights. The whole setup of the game has it that there's a bounty placed on Batman by Black Mask. And I'll have Black Mask in quotes for reasons you already know by now, assuming you don't live in a cave. So now all these assassins are after you. Deathstroke, who I've already covered, Killer Croc, Electrocutioner, Bane, Shiva, and Deadshot, among others. And the payoff to the Deadshot one was actually quite satisfying. You actually feel like you're fighting Deadshot considering how easy it is for him to track you, and you have to systematically disable his armed henchmen in one of the best Predator sections.
Did you find him?
But anyways, it was a perfectly put together section that felt very satisfying to play. At number 6, let's bring up the Scarecrow Nightmare sections in Arkham Asylum. The original Arkham game, which kickstarted everything, deserves all the praise for setting everything in motion. One of my favorite sections, however, was the Scarecrow encounters, the first of which was the game glitch that actually tricked me into thinking something was wrong with the game. I'm told it scared the hell out of every player. They only got better from this point, as you had to carefully navigate through a series of little nightmares. Because you're little and in a nightmare? Oh god. Oh god. Is that where they got the inspiration? I might be rambling, I'm obviously a fan of both games. But they really did something cool with Scarecrow in Arkham Asylum, and it was a dreadful place to be. I wish they would have given us a better version of a Scarecrow boss fight in Arkham Knight, considering he was the big bad and we only ever got to interact with him in cutscenes. Overall, it was very peak in my book. Now at number 5, we have the Joker reveal from Arkham City. I'm talking about the clever twist at the end, where we find out that there have in fact been 2 Jokers the entire time, one of them being Clayface. Now the entire game has you believing that Joker is dying, which of course he is because of the Titan, but in some sections he appears seemingly healthy, which had me scratching my head wondering what the hell was even going on. Apart from what you see yourself, there are also references made by the Joker gang as well as Harley Quinn herself hinting at the Joker being healthy again. Yet at some points, telling you to deliver his cure, I had no idea what on earth was really going on as I was being summoned to the Monarch Theater. But the real reveal comes right at the end as the real Joker appears right out of nowhere and kills Talia. And I'll just let this sequence play out naturally.
Talia!
I'm sorry, beloved. I didn't know.
Encore! More! Bravo!
It wasn't never you.
Not always. Well, sometimes. Confusing, isn't it? I know I'd want to know just what the hell is going on if I were you. Let's just say, at times like these, it's important to keep up appearances. But first, if you would be so kind, hand over my jaw. Ladies and gentlemen, for one night only, standing in for yours truly, I'm doing a damn fine job of it. I give you great thanks.
You weren't even supposed to be in here, Carl. Why sign up with Joker?
The role of a lifetime!
It was such a clever twist, as the details were all in plain sight. Yet even the world's greatest detective wasn't able to see it coming, and as a result, paid a price for it. However, it wasn't done in a way that felt lazy, which makes it one of Arkham City's greatest moments. At number 4 is the Oracle and Batman team up from Arkham Knight. This moment gave me goosebumps and still does, and it's one of the moments that Arkham Knight really deserves praise for showcasing how good of a team Batman and Oracle can be working together. Before this, you get hit with the Scarecrow fear gas and are misled into believing Barbara killed herself, and boy, do things go wrong from here. You're forced to tell Jim that Barbara was working with you the entire time, and he throws a reasonable tantrum. Justifiable, actually. I mean, considering everything that was going on throughout the game. Batman also willingly kept her death and quotes a secret from Tim, which you can choose to tell him after locking him up. Look, there's a lot that Batman does in this game that feels like pure asshole, but Oracle's return is really well deserved in that countdown. Pure cinema.
Ready, Batman?
Ready, Oracle.
I'll be out there fighting alongside you.
5,
4,
3,
2,
1.
let's finish this.
Batman spotted in the cauldron!
It really gives you the feeling that you have someone watching your back once more rather than going in alone, which you basically do for the majority of the game. For number 3, let's bring up the Joker detective sequence from Arkham Origins. This moment really elevated the experience of Arkham Origins for me. As much as the actual twist that Black Mask was actually the Joker was underwhelming, I won't lie, the reason being Black Mask is a compelling villain himself. And what Joker did under his pretense is not something that was far off character for Black Mask to do, so I wonder why they didn't just go with that direction. Introduce Joker as a rogue in the game and not necessarily the one behind everything. However, how this whole sequence played out was really amazing. The tension builds as you piece together the clues, and that final reveal that it was the Joker is a masterclass in detective work.
Fabric analysis indicates the intruder was wearing a white suit or sport jacket. This fabric swatch could help identify the intruder, but I still can't identify the male victim's shooter. There's one impact area I haven't checked for clues. She was sending text messages to Roman Sionis about someone named the Joker. Someone killed Black Mask, but this crime took place several days ago. And I saw Black Mask earlier tonight. The only answers I have raise more questions. Who is the Joker? Was he the killer here? Or is he one of the assassins? I have a body, an unknown shooter, and an unknown assailant who attacked the shooter. I need to match the DNA samples against the records in the National Criminal Database to identify who was in the room.
It's also worth mentioning the Joker's reveal in the bank. The cinematography in that scene is incredible, and the Joker's theme, Carol of the Bells, is so good. Honestly, it's one of the best clips in the whole series for us. So now that we're at number 2, I'll go with finally defeating the Riddler first in Arkham City and finally in Knight. The Riddler is one of, if not the most hated rage baiters in all of video game history. Throughout your entire playthrough, he keeps on broadcasting annoying messages mocking you and telling you how much of a dumbass you are. And the only way to shut him up once and for all is collecting an insane number of Riddler trophies and solving riddles. And if you're willing to put the time in, The payoff in Arkham City is satisfying to say the least. You leave him in the same contraption he wanted to use on some hostages.
What? This cannot be happening. Do you really expect me to fall for this dark night? I know you won't kill me.
True, but you can't say the same about the others, can you?
Get your ass moving, Riddler.
You can't tell me what to do.
Do I need to press the button?
What? No. You'll pay for this, Batman.
You sure this thing won't work?
No. But there's no point in letting him know that, is there?
The devs, however, must have been on some sadistic timing because they brought the Riddler back once more, even more annoying than ever, and dialed up the requirements meant to defeat him up to 100, and his rage baiting only got worse from here. That said, if you do manage to put in the time and face him once and for all, the payoff itself is satisfying. You beat him once and for all and finally shut him up. That said, it takes an unbelievably long amount of time, and as much as it takes the cake for one of the best moments, I'm in no rush to do it all over again. I might possibly never do it all over again. And finally, at number 1, we have Batman finally defeating the Joker in Arkham Knight. Now, the stakes in this game were insane, to say the least, with Scarecrow having the entire city in peril, Cloudburst, the Arkham Knight, and his entire militia, not to mention the other numerous side bosses to defeat while being infected by fear toxin. Worst of all, you have the Joker in your head seemingly driving you crazy with each passing moment. The fact that it all happens during a single night makes it even crazier, but the way the finale plays out is nothing if not genius. Slowly but surely, Batman had been losing control of himself, and also simultaneously attacked by Scarecrow. Batman's greatest fear in this game, at least, is turning into the Joker, so what does he do? He gives up control of his body to the Joker, and now the Joker is the one being pumped with doses of fear toxin instead of him. And rather than the Batman's fear manifesting, the Joker's fears are what manifest, and allow him to take back control. Am I making sense? Instead of the Joker haunting Batman, it's a Batman haunting the Joker. And this allows Batman to take back control of his body and put the Joker away once and for all for good. Everything about this moment feels like a well-crafted masterpiece, from the genuineness of it to the delivery. Kevin Conroy certainly put in a memorable performance, and to me, this was his final appearance in the Arkhamverse. I'm not counting Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League.
Joker. Because of me. I am vengeance. I am the Knight. I am Batman. No, Bats, wait! No, please! No!
Goodbye, Joker.
No! Bruce! Don't leave me! Please! I need you.
Here are some bonus moments that still felt worth mentioning. The suit-up sequences in Arkham City, Arkham Origins, and Arkham Knight are still some of the best suit-up scenes in all of Batman media. Felt too good to miss out on a list like this. And also, as much as I hinted at it in the Deathstroke boss fight, the Ra's al Ghul boss fight was just haunting in all the best ways. The voice lines were just a treat to listen to, and I had lots of fun playing it. That's it for me. Keep in mind, this is just my list, not the definitive list, so let me know down in the comments what your best moments are, how you would rank them. I'm sure I missed a few. And I just wanted to remind you guys how much you all mean to me. I really love you so much. Thanks a lot for helping me hit 400 subscribers, and even better news, I wanted to especially thank my first channel member, Natalie. or Natalia Darkhaunter for helping support this channel. She was really helpful in the scriptwriting process for the video. I wish you all the love in the world, all the happiness, and all the best things. I hope you feel appreciated, Natalia, as well as every single one of you. That's all I have for today. If you liked the video, click like. If you are not subscribed, now's a great time to do so. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.
The next